You're like, I'm over it. And I'm rejecting them. I'm over it. I'm rejecting them. Now I'm rejecting them. I don't care anymore. You know? It's uncomfortable. And it's even more challenging when you're out and you're dating and perhaps you've met somebody new and maybe you started to date them, but deep down, you're still not over it. And you're like, fuck, I want to be fully present, but I can't because I'm still caught up in this. But all I want to do is be moved on so that I can, start my new life or whatever. But it just takes time. And I think a lot of us don't want to admit how much time it takes. And so I've told that lie to myself many times. I mean, I guess just twice, really. More than twice, but like really badly twice. Moving on. Another lie that I tell myself is that if I buy this book and I leave it on my nightstand, inevitably I'll read it. Obviously, I'll read it. I have like 5 books on my nightstand right now that I've bought in the last 6 months that I have not picked up. And the reason for that is, listen, I have excuses for why I haven't read them. But I actually think that those excuses are further lies, which concerns me. I'll tell you my excuse and then we can decide together if I'm lying to myself. My excuse for why I have not read those books is because I've been honestly working too much. And reading to me it's not, the books that I bought that I put on my nightstand are educational. They're not escapism. And I've been working so much that the thought of like reading to me is just further work in a way, which will be appealing to me at some point, but it's not to me right now because by the end of the day, I've expended my brain. Like I don't have anything left. I can't do anything else hard. I need to just escape into something, whether that's a YouTube video or just going to bed. So that's my excuse. I do think that's a lie in a way. Like I do think I'm lying to myself. I could make time to read those books if I really wanted to, but I'm choosing not to, right? But the initial lie, let's go back to the lie. Okay. The lie is if I buy a book and put it on my nightstand, I'll read it. That's just not true because what I know about books, and listen, I'm not the biggest reader. Okay. I read sometimes, but I'm not the biggest reader at all. But I go through phases. I think the truth of a book is that it needs to come to you at the right time for you to want to read it. Just simply needs to be the right time, especially with something educational that you're going to teach yourself about voluntarily, right? Obviously, when it's a school book, you got to read it. You're at school. But when you're in the classroom of life, okay, and you can read a book whenever you want, an educational book, I think it can be hard to motivate